Look, I started a little late because I'm trying to get stuff all started. I forgot to press all my buttons and stuff, so I'm going through and I'm just pressing all my stuff real quick. So give me like 2 seconds to go through and make sure everything is good, and then we will... Looks like we're okay. Oh, I accidentally opened Task Manager. That's not what I want. Okay, that's live, that's live, that's live. Do that. Make sure I press that button. I'm like literally just trying to go through and make sure everything else is good, and we will be good to go. Got to make sure that Kick is up and running, and then we'll talk about shit, and then we'll get stuff going. I got to make sure that I'm on the right dashboard, I think. Give me 1 sec. I am live, right? Okay, cool. That's fine. Hito, thank you for the follow. Okay, autoplay is basically off. What the heck is the... Alright, I think we're good to go. I think it's been a little bit too long. Let's do this. Let's go to X. So we'll talk about some stuff. So, like, the problem is that a lot of stuff that I've been seeing today has been, like, a lot of same stuff all the time. Of, like... It's, like, all the same stuff, dude, just, like, a different day. I want to go through. I want to talk about some of these tweets I found. Mage T Hito, thank you for showing up, boys. I appreciate you guys. Oh, I'm just spamming the wrong one. Spam. Okay, let's talk about some stuff on Twitter. Tweeters. Let's do the content that everybody's here for, to be a fucking Asmongold orbiter. I'll press the button to go live. Give me like 2 seconds. Let me make sure that Twitter capture is up so that I can copy and paste this stuff in here and we'll be good to go. Don't you guys want to be on the drafted into the culture war? Isn't that what everybody wants? All right, transferring over. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let me keep stuff open so we can see stuff. I think we're good to go. Do I really want to listen to like OSRS trap remixes the whole entire time? Why not? Maybe until we watch videos. What up, everybody? My name is Arzin. I am, like always, your half-demon VTuber friend. What's going on? Y'all are getting drafted today, guys. Today's the draft day for the culture war. You're being pulled in like everybody else is. You thought you could escape? No, you can't escape. We're just gonna talk about some small stuff, some scary stuff. That's about it, and then we'll move on. I don't know if y'all have seen. Maybe I should turn off the OSRS trap music. Let's turn off the OSRS trap music. If y'all don't know what I'm actually doing when I do this stuff, like when I go through and I like look at Twitter and I grab all this stuff and I go forward, all it is it's essentially giving me stuff to clip farm and essentially make shorts out of, because I don't think my... Wait, Mage T, you say you're a draft dodger, dude? Actually, you know what, Mage T, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Bam. And we're gonna do this. Enjoy, Hito. Enjoy, Mage T. The Lord created the TL for farm. That's true. That's true. Okay. Look, guys, this is my Asmin mod account, so I have to mod all the Asmin mods. It's that easy. Okay, let's talk about stuff that we see today. Instead of just looking at my stream that's constantly going on forever, let's talk about some stuff that's like kind of kooky, kind of crazy, right? I don't know if you guys saw this. YouTube is going to start asking for US ID, or US ID in the US, not US aid, just US ID in the next couple months. It's going to be freaking crazy. They're gonna use AI to estimate if someone is under 18. I don't know if you guys have seen people using Death Stranding to essentially, uh, really like fade it. Gone from USAID to USID. Woke. True. Apparently, Team YouTube did reply to this. I don't know why my tracking's so off today, guys. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. I might have to do like a hard reset in like 2 seconds, or like fix it like this. Maybe this fixes it. All right. Team YouTube replied, right? Essentially, as you mentioned in your reply, this won't be required for all users. We've always had the option for age verification via ID or credit card if someone is incorrectly estimated to be under 18. This update is about using better technology to make these estimations. So I do think this is a little bit of an overestimation or overreaction due to the fact that uh, everybody's so gun happy or gun wow, everybody's shooting right away to be like, look, it's 1984. Everybody's going to require ID. It's going to blow up the world. You're going to need an ID to, have the digital plug put in your neck. Yes, trigger happy, Mage T. That's exactly it. Trigger happy, trigger happy. But, even though there's that, this is kind of bad because if you get flagged as something that's under 18, I'm gonna be real honest. It's gonna suck for someone that's like a VTuber or wants to keep their privacy, and then decides that for whatever reason, you're gonna have to just give some government ID. And I'm like, well, fire from the hip. True. I feel like that we're coming to a point where privacy on the internet is going to be over. At least in certain cases, right? Like YouTube and Google accounts, you're no longer going to be able to be private. People are gonna, before you know it. Okay, I got a long story back in the day. Do you guys remember? Oh my god, I'm gonna tell a story about how I was trying to commit identity theft back in. God, how old am I now? I almost thought like back in 2005, 2006. I was trying to commit identity theft because I was a dumb kid. I was a very, very dumb kid. I really wanted to play Dragon Ball Online, and I really wanted to play the Digimon Online game. And they were only available in Korea. So you had to get Korean social security numbers to be able to play these games. So because of that, I searched all over the web where to get a Korean SSN and stuff like that. Because in Korea, you have to prove that you're a Korean to play these games and things of the sort. Rebel, thank you so much for the follow. And I went out of my way all over the place to try to find Korean social security numbers. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I was like, how do I get a Korean ID number? Right? Do you guys remember getting the ID numbers that these guys, Civilization, it was essentially looking for driver's licenses and stuff like that. Hey everybody, my favorite VTuber's on. Thank you, Rebel. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, that was how I was an underage criminal. I was probably probably 13 at the time. And then I switched to Beyond, BYOND, and I played Space Station 13. I played a bunch of random Dragon Ball games, Yu-Gi-Oh games, all the other really crazy stuff that's on there. So that was super fun. I really enjoyed that. It's kind of crazy the fact that I got that far and that I was going that far just to play Dragon Ball Online. Unironically, there's a ton of private servers. I might team up with you, Mage and Hito. We might have to go out of our way to try to find the private servers to play those Dragon Ball Online games, to play those MMOs. But I have to be very careful. Oh, no, I don't want to read that on the right-hand side. I was going to go look at replies, and I was like, nope, can't do that. I don't know what's up with my eye tracking, though. But what I want to do is I want to be able to, God, I just find myself, everybody tells all these stories about, oh, yeah, when I was a kid, I used to troll at World of Warcraft. Oh, yeah, when I was a kid, I accidentally didn't know that it was identity theft to try to get Korean social security numbers to try to play Dragon Ball Online and try to play the Digimon Online games, guys. So that's about it. Especially because they were free I think they were free with microtransactions if you had a Korean social security number. And I didn't think as far to think of like, okay, if I got the Korean number, actually, I do remember there being English patches on forums. Hey, what's going on, Time Lord Will? But yeah, I mean, dude, it's a scary point in the internet so far. I'm trying not to be, like a stupid orbiter today, but I got another one going out here. This is from Chibi Reviews, talking about how the United States has a similar law of the. Oh, sorry. I'm reading like the reply instead of reading the actual tweet. If I knew how to read, that'd be a little bit different. The Kids Online Safety Act is the U.S. equivalent of the EU's Digital Services Act and UK's Online Safety Act. If passed, it'll lead digital identity, total de-anonymization of the internet, and massive censorship. It was reintroduced to Congress in May 2025. So basically, the idea is that we're getting a lot. The UK passing this law has opened the floodgates for people thinking it's okay to essentially censor stuff on the internet, like over censorization on the internet. Like people saw like the fight was won in the UK, and now that the UK is allowing it to go through, everyone else is following suit. And this is where everybody kind of needs to stand up and say, no, we're not going to allow this. And the payment processor thing is like just like a huge double down, man. I was so surprised at how much of a double down this was, of people just coming in and being like, oh, by the way, we're gonna ban your porn games. And dude, as a representative of Gooners International, as a gooner myself, card carrying goon holder, when the UK asks me, do I have a license to goon, I show them my goon ID. Look, I renewed it. Okay. I tell them that they are coming for our games. They're coming for anything that they think is not okay for kids. And they're going to be like, well, it's 18 plus. Well, I mean, once someone can restrict something like that, it allows people to restrict things for other reasons. Well, it's not decent. Well, okay, I understand that it's not decent, but who are you to decide what's decent? What foundation do you have? And there is no foundation. So that's about it on that. What else do we have here? I got another tweet here that says Labor is introducing mandatory legislation requiring ID to log in and log in to search engines like Google and Bing. I'm gonna be real honest, man. This is gonna make things like really awkward, especially at companies. I'll show them what's decent. My attention. True, dude. Just show them your butt. What I'm gonna do is, God, I don't know if I can be this vulgar. I feel really, really bad being this vulgar, but it is what it is. June, what's going on? Thanks for chatting, Dillman. Xanis, how you doing, bud? Good to see you too. June, have a good night. Have a good sleep. I know it's a little late for you, but thank you for coming out. Super appreciate you. Always appreciate people over on YouTube as well. Someday I'll get integrated chat in there. But like, this is like super crazy, man. It's super crazy to see people just be like, sorry, I was going to make an inappropriate joke. I don't know why I thought the thing to do for an image recognition was to take like the Groucho Marx glasses with like, God, okay, the hidden thoughts are winning. I want to take the Groucho Marx glasses and put them on top of my balls while I'm upside down and my penis can be the nose, and take a picture of that for verification for ID. I don't know why that came to my mind, but it's something that I feel like I would do. Fucking ohm. All right, after this, I'm gonna work on getting chat on screen, but. All right, well, I know we're looking to get to OSRS soon. We'll stop talking about the culture war stuff. We'll stop being drafted into the culture war eventually. I swear, guys, I swear. All right, we got this next one also from Pirate Nation. Basically, I was going around last second. I got distracted because Locale Live went on, and they had like a really good. They just fired their previous host, and like I love that junk food type stuff, like that drama junk food type stuff. I fucking love it to death. Marvel Rivals will automatically record in-game voice chats to protect the community from toxic behavior. So I thought that this was happening already. I'll be real honest. And anybody that's outraged that your voice is not, or that your voice is getting recorded in in-game voice chats, it's kind of crazy. Someone in the top comment says, I think they did that with League and Overwatch. Yeah, I think they did it too, where they record it, but they like let you get like a certain usage out of it. I don't remember. It's something crazy like that. Someone says, this VTuber here says, toxic behavior is a part of gaming. You either learn how to talk smack back or develop thick skin, or don't be a bitch because Timmy said he'd fuck your mom. I mean, dude, Timmy's mom does get around, though. She's kind of like a bicycle. But, you know, it is what it is. I just don't agree with the fact of recording voices for no reason. So there's this thing where once you start doing this type, whatever, dude, fuck it. You know what? This is the price of, you want a less toxic game. You want a game where you can have security. This is the price of paying it. You don't want Marvel Rivals to record your voice. Don't play Marvel Rivals. I'm sorry. If you, or literally just call them and email them. I think this is like a nothing burger. I think it sucks. And I think that, you know, I don't want myself recorded. But like also at the same time, I'm not sitting there saying slurs at my teammates. But also, again, it's one of those things. I don't know, man. It's nuanced. The word of the day that pops up is fucking nuanced, dude. All right, next post I got here. I don't want to give Collective Shout any more stuff, so I'm not going to watch that. I'm not a huge fan of Rumble overall. I used to try to watch their network, but their network's like very like alt-right based or whatever. But like UK pressures Rumble over the Online Safety Act compliance, and the UK government warned Rumble of potential censorship for non-compliance with the Online Safety Act. Rumble's just resisted demands to moderate content and censor its online platform. Fucking base, dude. Rumble just has this guy behind it who has like a shit ton of money that's able to say fuck you. They made their own infrastructure to host, right? So they're not like dependent on other people, and it's fucking great. What absolute gigachads can you be to make sure that like you do not you don't have to rely on anybody else. When people say, "Oh, why don't people just make their own payment processor? Why don't people just make their own infrastructure?" Rumble did it, but it's not good. It's not there yet. I think Rumble's really good to exist, and I think this other stuff is really important to exist. I may not like the content on Rumble, and it may not be for me, but good on them for doing what they're doing. I think that's it. I think that's all I have today. I have like an Asman video that he posted today that says I'm very concerned, but how many times can I go to the cow milking the like how many times can you milk the whole they're coming after us, they're coming for your games, the Gooners are going to go extinct. You know, like how many times can we talk about that? And the answer is one more time because we're going to watch this YouTube video. They're coming for your balls? Yeah, they are, Hito.
Hi, guys. It's me again.
Hold on, is this super loud? I gotta check the audio.
And today, I want to talk about my favorite topic, internet censorship.
Okay, we're gonna restart one more time. Clean take, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hi, guys. It's me again. And today, I want to talk about my favorite topic, internet censorship. And you know what's really upsetting? The fact that every single other government in the world seems to have that in common with me. Every other government right now is making laws, rules, and regulations for what can and can't be on the internet.
Okay, so as I just said before, the biggest thing about this, about what can and can't be on the internet, once the UK started opening their doors to it, we started like, you know, basically saying, okay, this is allowed, this isn't allowed. People just took full advantage of the fact that UK took the hit first. That's about it.
And there is a little phrase that my mom used to always tell me, and it used to be, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. But here's the thing, these people don't have good intentions. They say...
Yeah, I mean, I guess Asman's gonna go into it in like 2 seconds. Oh god, did my model freeze? No, we're good, okay. Asman's gonna probably go into it in like 2 seconds. But like the fact is that, you know, these guys claim that they're doing it for the best intentions, but anything that restricts your freedom, I mean, like, let's look at stuff like the Patriot Act and things like that. This is just the digital age Patriot Act. That's really what it is.
It's for the kids. Sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, sure. You don't want to have kids on social media. You don't want to have kids looking at certain weird stuff. Very true. But let's be honest. The real reason why they're doing it is the same reason why YouTube removed dislikes. It's very simply because companies that are running advertising campaigns.
I'm gonna do one quick favor. Oh, I don't have it on this browser. Shit.
Pushing narrative.
Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, this is basically becoming another new normal. What Asmon's talking about here is Asmon's basically saying, look, you know, the more and more you... Never mind, let's just let him get to his point.
And social agendas that aren't popular, and also governments that are doing the exact same thing, were upset and getting their feelings hurt because the people had the power of consensus. The people had the power of assembly, and they would assemble on that little red line on the bottom of a video, and it would show everybody else that this is bullshit.
So, okay, so remember that at a certain point, you would, you know, they added like fact checking to videos, which I think was cool on, you know, on YouTube's side of things for like, hey, did you know that climate change actually means this? Or if you're ever thinking of, you know, harming yourself, you know, please call this number, which I think is very good. But at the same time, it never really interfered with someone else's videos. This is all about a control thing. An avenue was opened for control, and someone is taking it. And if they really cared about our kids, if they really cared about kids whatsoever, they would fund schools more. They would make sure we would get more infrastructure, and we get less money going overseas. And, you know, we would fund more things for like healthcare and, you know, rehabilitation on people. We would not censor the internet. They don't give a shit about working with kids. They don't care about kids. The reason that we know that they don't care about kids is because they're not doing things that help out kids in the long run.
How many times have you guys read an article and you thought to yourself, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever read in my entire life? And you scroll down to the comment section and the top comment says the exact thing that you think. And you're like, okay, I'm not crazy. Well, guess what? How do you solve that problem if you're the company? Do you write better articles? Absolutely not. No, of course not. You delete the comment section.
Well, not just that, but what's going to end up happening is not only do you delete the comment section, you're going to have comments. Holy shit, I paused at like a really fucking scary Asmon face, dude. This is the face at like Asmon's telling you to go into the fucking woods with him to eat some shrooms, man. Holy shit. I was not expecting to pause on this screen. But no, I mean, like, if... my God, I end up distracting myself way too much with this. All right, let's keep going.
And that's what they're trying to do with the entire internet. We used to have, back in the ancient days, in the ancient texts, every website used to begin with www, World Wide Web. And I think we're losing those first two W's, and I think that's a big fucking L. The fact is that we are going to be moving...
Yeah, we're just going to get wide, because that's how big your ass is going to be when you're sitting there just reading articles all the day that tell you that fucking corn syrup is the best thing for you, and it's clearly not making you fat. The thing that's making you fat is all the avocado toast you're having because you're a millennial.
Towards a world and a society where different internets are siloed off based off of region. This is already happening. Look at what happened with, for example, Twitch and South Korea. Now South Korean websites are pretty much unique, and they do their own thing by themselves. This, in my opinion, is just a precursor of what's going to happen all across at least the Western world. Now, whenever I have conversations about this, I'm having conversations about this from the context of an American, okay? We have more freedom of speech than many other people in the world. And so when I say something like...
This is one of those things that a lot of people don't remember, don't realize, or like never really bring up, is the fact that, you know, America did actually, you know, America actually fucking started the internet, dude. Like, the reason why a lot of stuff was free speech and not regulated was because of the fact it wasn't people not being knowledgeable about the internet, because remember in the 90s and things like that, we had a lot of censorship attempting to come through. But it's the fact that it all started in the US, and the US holds free speech above mostly everything else, except for oil. Maybe oil. Oil might be the number one thing.
Like, the reality is, I think, and this is the truth, okay? You might not like this. You might not want to hear it, but if you're realistic and you take your fucking idealism cap off just for a second, you're going to realize this is true. We're going to have real ID on the internet. It's going to happen. You might not like it. I don't necessarily like it, but it's going to happen. And it's not going to be in 20 years. It probably won't even be in 10 years. It'll probably be sooner than that.
It'll probably be in about 2 years. Everything's kicking off really, really fast. Also, Hito, you're 100% right. Internet is a freedom of information at baseline. True. Look, at the end of the day, man, if you can't... This is the problem with stuff like... I don't want to go off into a tangent because, you know, ADHD is telling me that I could go really far off into a tangent really quickly. But, like, when you have stuff... The freedom of information that's out there means that, like... You know, you're able to find any information you want, and it's up to you to figure out whether or not that information is true. And like, it's harder and harder with stuff like AI putting out images, right? I saw the other day that someone said that, like, you know, AI was like, someone had a picture of a giant dog and it was AI generated, and so many people fell for it. And it was fucking insane. And yeah, Hito, you say, I think DMCA with Metallica and LimeWire was the first attack, honestly. Yeah, and like, don't get me wrong, I think DMCA is a little... It's interesting, right? And we can have a conversation about, you know, who owns stuff and piracy and things of the sort. But at the end of the day, right, like, if I publish an article and someone believes that it's not appropriate for children because I'm talking about violence or something like that, it's something that it's taking away information from people. I don't know, man. I think this is just lazy parenting. And people are trying to... People don't want to be invested in what their kids are doing, and they're trying to make the government become a nanny state, and it's really, really fucked.
And I wouldn't be surprised if things keep going the way that I think they are, that it happens even...
Asman might say probably 5 years. I'm gonna estimate 2 years.
Sooner than that. We're having this happen with social media. You had Spotify, and you had YouTube too. And YouTube and Spotify are asking for your IDs now to make sure that you're not underage. And they have an AI checking system. So if you say it's lit or on God, you instantly get sent to YouTube Kids, which honestly, I kind of think that's doing everybody a favor, right? But the reality is that YouTube and Spotify shouldn't be the ones that are doing this. They should not be the ones handling your driver's licenses. They shouldn't be the ones handling your personal information.
So imagine this, right? Like, the biggest problem that I have with it, not only is the fact that, realistically, I think what should happen is that if there's a real ID system, it should be handled by the government, where a government can verify that you are who you are and that your age is who you say it is. But, like, you know, you log in with your real ID stuff. I mean, but, like, I don't want it to get that far. But, like, imagine people handing over a... Like, you give all this information to someone like YouTube, or you give, Google or Spotify or whatever, and we just saw what happened with the T app, right? The T app being out there literally made it where it was, like, it was crazy to even try to, like, be... It just got hacked because people were very, very lazy. I'm skeptical of the government, even. I still remember the OPM hack of 2015. I know a lot of people who were affected by the OPM hack of 2015, and the fact that they were, like... The government was like, oops, sorry, here's some background protection. Like, not to go any more into it, but, like... It's crazy, man. It's crazy the fact that people think that you could just give your information out there and no one's going to be able to take it. You're just giving information and you're making things even more vulnerable. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, someone was like, hey, I'm making a new character in Final Fantasy XIV. What server do you guys play on? And I was like, oh, okay. We usually go to this one.
How'd that go with the T app, by the way? So,
fucking true, dude. Fucking true.
In case anybody doesn't know, the T app was an app made for fat, ugly, middle-aged women to post pictures and henpeck men who didn't call them back after the first date because of the obvious reasons. And guess what happened? Well, in the most pristine and pure version of karma possible, all of these women who had their information, were putting out their information to, basically, like, posting the public information information of these men against or without their consent, had all of their public information and private information leaked completely.
So, okay, I will say this. I've said this every time we talked about tea. I do not agree with people leaking people's information. It doesn't matter what they're trying to do. I think that people should respect some people's privacy. I think doxing people and giving their address or what they look like or any of this other stuff involuntarily is not okay. I think people are expected to have privacy even if they do not treat others the same way. I think what you do is you go after the system and you go after other people, but doxing people and telling and like going after these women for making shitty choices is absolutely the wrong thing, and you are not making a point. If anything, you're making your point even worse. You're saying I'm going to vilify. It's saying that anybody who is against me deserves to have their information out there, and that is not true. I think that this is a complete battlefield that is completely separate from IRL.
To the public. And now you saw the pictures of all the people, and man, oh my god, like, stereotypes exist sometimes for a reason. And so anyway, this happened, and I'm not going to say it's a hack, because there was no security, there was nothing. The guy that was running this this app, apparently, I heard that after he gets done running this app, Sony's going to hire him for their privacy division.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Asman with a zinger.
So that's pretty much where we're at now. And I don't want to have YouTube get hacked. I don't want to have Spotify get hacked. The reality is that we need some degree of authentication token, verification, or some sort of third-party thing that verifies that maybe you are an adult or you are an actual person, you are above this age, but it does not provide that information.
I'm excited for the government to mandate. God, dude, I hate the really shitty thoughts I have. All right, I'm excited for the government to get the fucking I'm excited for the government to have a hookup where you need to hook up to your PC, and what it does is it fucking, oh god, it scans your pubic hair and it's like, do you have a pubic hair? Is this a pubic hair? Okay, cool, you can go onto this website. You are 18 plus, we have acquired your pubic hair. That's so cursed. That's like the Better Call Saul clip where, you know, someone calls Saul with a fucking with like a fucking toilet that is like encouraging you to poop in it. That's on that type of level of crazy, dude.
To the end user or the end company that's actually trying to verify this. We need a validation token system. And if we don't have this, and I know people might say, no, we're not going to have any of this, it's bad. You're going to get it, okay? It's going to happen. You can get mad at me all you want, but just wait and see. So I think we need a validation system. We need a way that has actual accountability to make sure that people just don't get their shit leaked when one of these accounts or one of these websites gets leaked. Anything can get hacked, but I would much rather put my trust in some part of like third party like security system or something like that rather than a T app or something.
So the big thing that we're going to be doing here, right, thinking about this is by having a third party, you'll at least know that their resources are there. How about the UK wank card? Yeah, you got to have your gooning license. As soon as you get your wank card, right, in the mail, and someone delivers the wank card, and that you got to scan the wank card, and it goes, okay, you know, it gives you your wanking schedule, and it also says that you're allowed to listen to the newest My Chemical Romance album on Spotify, dude. 100%. But, like, I mean, I agree with what Aspen's talking about, where it comes to the fact that I would rather have a company that is built to defend itself from, I'm okay with I'm not okay with it, but this is just kind of what I'd prefer. I'd prefer to have a third-party service that authenticates and verifies verifies people to be able to use these websites than everybody else having to have their own database that hosts it and does it. Especially because it's not affordable. You can't do that. Like, they're never going to be able to afford it. You're never going to be able to really get... like if you ask someone like Spotify to do it, sure, they'll do it. But like someone like 4chan, no offense to 4chan, but 4chan's not going to put a lot of effort into making sure that people are verified. 4chan's going to be like, okay, yeah, we have this service that we use this third-party AI app that detects whether or not you're over 18, that everyone else uses and it's poorly made or whatever, because this service is going to be very expensive. Will, you said that card was an idea that they threw around when you go to a newsstand or gas station or corner, you buy a wank card, essentially a phone card. No fucking way. That's actually, that might actually be brilliant. Right? Going down to your bodega or gas station or whatever and being like, all right, yo, I want to grab my 18 plus access card that has 4 uses on it. And then they ID you there and then they sell it to you. That unironically might be the way to go. It's honestly it is a better thing than the fucking pubic hair scanner.
That's just basically outsourcing its security to squirrels. And so anyway, that's not true. Squirrels are really good at hiding nuts. This person didn't even do that. But anyway, I was just thinking about this. The fact is that, yes, this is where things are going, and the internet is doing this. Why is this happening? It's not happening to protect the kids.
Dude, fucking wank pass premium tier. Yeah, so you go to the gas station and you're like, okay, I'd like to go buy a wank card, and it's like, okay, well, you bought the bronze wank card, so it only allows you onto certain websites. And it's like you're like very vanilla stuff, and then you're like, well, I'm actually into tall Amazon women with really wide hips or what, you know what I mean? And they're like, okay, well, that takes a gold wank card. Fucking wank battle pass, dude. Let's fucking go. You're right, Hito.
It's happening to protect the people and the companies that are in power, to make sure that narratives go unchallenged. And if you don't, the thing is, like, I don't even have to make a 1984 analogy, because we can just make a 2020 analogy. Look at what happened with COVID. Do you even for a second think that's not what's happening? Of course it is. It's happening right in front of us because
no one's fighting back. No one in the government wants to fight back against this because no one cares. Or they're getting paid off to do something. Visit 100 sites to unlock a cum skin for your avatar. I don't think I want a cum skin for my avatar, but I understand where you're going.
Just got done happening. And do you really think that all the people are like, the censorship game's up. Well, I guess it's time to go home and let's have everybody have freedom of speech now. No, they're planning their next method and their next move. And guess what? They just showed us our side of the board.
So basically what happened was that now that we've had this big like censorship thing happen in the UK, and now that it's coming to the US or whatever, you can't put it back in the bottle, right? No one's going to overturn it in the UK. You get Mountain Dew involved and you have double XP weekends. Holy shit. Brilliant.
Our side of the board. This is what's happening right now. And I'm very concerned about this because I don't want to see the internet siloed away. I think that one of the best and most enriching things about the internet is the fact that everybody in the whole world can go on and talk with each other, basically. It's something that expands people's horizons. I think it both creates and also gets rid of xenophobia. And I think that the truth is that it gets rid of it a lot faster than it makes it. I think that if you can just talk to somebody from another country, from another place, you just have a straight up conversation with them. It's a lot easier than hearing what the media is trying to make you think this country is like. And I feel like there's been a lot of cultural understanding that the internet has created that weirdos and people that have agendas never like to acknowledge.
I didn't really have that many friends on the internet that had different different cultures when I was growing up, because a lot of the stuff, the age group that I kind of was raised in, I didn't really play MMOs, so I didn't really have that like access to stuff like that. But I can definitely see how you could make your best friend that's from a different country, and then before you know it, you find out that you're less racist or less xenophobic because of the fact that you understand that these people are just like you. Nowadays, I totally see it. I talk to a bunch of people who are from all over the place, especially that shithole known as Canada. That's a joke. Canada's not that much of a shithole. But like you find out that someone from Canada is just like you. So yeah, similarly, I think the most diverse person I think I had was some retired Australian vet. Yeah, dude, you meet so many different people from all this stuff. It's crazy.
I've been more enriched in my ability to understand the rest of the world because of the internet than anything else ever. And I would hate to see that not be an option for other people in the future, but it sure seems like things are going that way. I think the real problem here, by the way, isn't with companies doing this, okay? The companies are just pulling the trigger. You should look at the person who's loading the gun and who made the gun. And
So here's the thing, right? This does not make companies any money. Companies, by doing this, companies don't make money, so it's not a huge deal for them to do this. The people that are, the governments are making people do it, and people like Collective Shout are making them do this, where they're threatening payment processors and all this other stuff. So it's kind of like shit trickles down. So this isn't a YouTube fault. This isn't a Spotify fault. Because at the end of the day, we could just reach out to them. A bunch of people could reach out and be like, we don't like this age verification thing. We think this is too 1984-ish. Please stop. And then, you know, people stop. Or they move on, they do something else or whatever. But once a government says that they have to do it, then they have to do it.
that person, that's the government. And so the fact is, in telling them to pull the trigger, the fact is that these companies are not doing this because they want to do it. They're doing it because they're afraid of not doing it. So what we need to be more vigilant of and there needs to be more advocacy of is, number one, privacy laws. I think that if a judge issues a subpoena and a person is doing something and there's reasonable cause and there's evidence and everything, I think, of course, their information should be turned over to the government. Like, duh. I mean, of course.
Well, we see this with the H3H3 thing, right? Where Ethan Klein is going after, like, you know, Reddit mods and getting Discord logs and doing all this stuff. And, like, you know, 100%. Do it up. You, King. That's exactly what you want to do. But, like, this shouldn't just be rank and file. We have systems for this already to get people who are already associated with it. Why are we making these way more robust?
Of course, that's the way anything is. That's the way it is now. But the truth is that I don't want to have the government that just has, you know, they can just read what you're doing on the internet all of the time. And unfortunately, it seems like that's where we're at. And I understand if you've got nothing to, if you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear. Yeah, definitely. Well, what happens whenever they change what to hide? That's the issue. And I think that's where everybody else is at, too. I don't want to have my internet be controlled by the 20 most annoying Karens that are either in Collective Shout, that are in the T app, or that are in Congress.
Okay, I think that's enough of the video for now. I think we get the idea, and I think that, we genuinely know what we're looking to see out of this, right? Like, I also paused at I paused at another great time too. Asmund having like the freaking mushrooms that he invited us out to the woods to eat finally kicking in. So, okay, with that, I think we're gonna move on to just doing OSRS. I think that's enough reacting for today. Especially because we got a good like 45 minutes out of that shit. Let's go. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. First time OSRS incoming. So let me close this. Let me do this real quick. We're going to go to black real quick as I open OSRS. I almost opened Steam. That's not what I want. I usually set this stuff up beforehand, but I got really distracted real quick. So here, this will go to black like this while I set this stuff up. What music do you guys usually listen to when you do OSRS? And yeah, we're going straight to Tutorial Island. I have another Asmund video, but like it's not really worth it right now. So I like how my backend stream crashed. That's fun. Okay, Tutorial Island, here we go. I listen to game music or one of my workout playlists, if not in-game music. Sweet. All right, so we'll be listening to in-game music in like 2 seconds. OSRS Beats is pretty good too, because it's not just OSRS music. All right, let's do that. Guys, it's finally content everybody's excited for. It's OSRS time. Holy shit, my window is like crazy. I also bought a membership. I don't know if that's something that people usually do or don't do. Playlists. Let's do like... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We're in the game already. We're in Tutorial Island. I gotta press the button. Capture specific window. It does not. What the hell? It doesn't see the OSRS engine. That's crazy. This right there. Is that it? I don't know how to capture this. Let's see if we could do it. Oh, it captures it, but it's like a black window. What's going on here? Is it because I made it full screen? Can we make it not full screen? Does that work better? It does not like the window. Give it like 1 sec as I try to fix this. When I tell you that I didn't have much to... Here, let's listen to Nintendo remixes. As I get this fixed. It's kind of tricky? Okay. Alright, I'll play around with it as we're trying to fix it. Alright, music's kind of low, but that's okay. Let's see if we could do... Instead of doing that, I almost had it capture like fucking Surfshark VPN. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I think I got it. Let's make this bigger because I need this to be full screen. I know you guys can't see it yet. You guys will see it in like 2 seconds. Fit the screen. Bam. I don't know if you guys should be able to see everything, but we're gonna try to make it so that you guys can see everything. All right, 3, 2, 1, bam! We're in Tutorial Island. Oh, excuse me. DM'd my configs. Maybe they may help. I think that'll. Yeah, he'd appreciate it. Okay. I'll play around with it in a sec. Oh God, how do I like? I might want to trim this down because it looks like it's not taking up the full screen. Or it is taking up the full screen. Give me like 2 seconds, guys, as I like... I don't know. I don't think it matters if I have like the stuff on top, right? I don't think it's going to kill anybody. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do like a little bit wider like this. Bam. Whatever, it works, whatever works, right? And this works. I'll fix it up in the future. We're just gonna do OSRS stuff. So I lied a little bit. When I say this was my first time playing OSRS, I played a tiny little bit of OSRS in the past with some friends. But like nothing that's like super, super huge. I also need to pop out Twitch chat so that I could see what is going on. Pop out chat, bam. And then pop out chat here so that I could see this too. Sorry guys, I'm being a little bit of a fuck it we ball type dude. Okay, so we got YouTube chat, we got Kick chat, now I just need Twitch chat or Twitter chat and I'll be good to go. I know a lot of people ask me all the time why I don't stream on Twitch. And the answer is that I just don't agree with a lot of the stuff that they do. You know, back in a previous life, I guess I'll say, I streamed on Twitch. And, you know, I actually did kind of well streaming on Twitch. But, like, you know, I still have my Twitch account. I still have everything else. But, like, I just did not really care for streaming on Twitch. Greetings! I see you are a new arrival to the world of Gelnior. My job is to welcome new visitors, so welcome. You've already learned the first thing you need to do to succeed in this world, and that's talking to people. Is there a way that I could scale the UI up? This? And we need to scale the UI up just a little bit. Because it's like... So I have like a big monitor, and like my... I'm like motioning with my hands like you guys can see me. What the hell's the camera? What the hell's camera? Oh, this is like zoom limits. Well, I want to disable screen shake. Right click moves camera. Oh, thank God, dude. This makes the game so much more bearable. Holy shit. If the UI is too tiny, enable stretched mode built-in plugin. Then change rescalable sizing option. All right, thank you, Xanis. I super appreciate it. Stretch. Stretch mode. I think we did this in the past the first time I tried to play. I think I want to change this to 50. It's going to be way too big. You know what? Unironically perfect size, because my eyeballs look so tired. Like, my eyeballs look so small on it. Ozzy, thank you for the DM about it. Appreciate you, bud. Okay. All right. I think we got everything good to go. I think things... well, I don't know if I want increased performance. Keep aspect ratio. Okay. Good. We're going to go in. We're doing the thing. Guys, get ready for your comfy, like, background stuff. Maybe I get rid of this real quick. One sec. Let me do one last thing. Filters. Do I want to turn off my stroke? Nah, I feel like my stroke works out pretty well. Do we want to change color for like a cooler mood? If we do something like that. All right, cool. No, I feel like that's too like bright. Sorry, I should have done this all off stream, but you know what, guys? Fuck it, we do it live. And then we go down to like a 5 pixel. There we go. Okay, sweet. We're in. We did it, guys. Everything looks okay. Oh God, I look a little weird now, but whatever. All right. Enough time BSing. Let's do Tutorial Island. Before you begin, you have a read through controls guide in the top left of the screen. Okay. When you're ready to get started, click on the Gelnor guide. He's indicated by the flashing arrow. Aye, Captain. Greetings. I see the new. Okay. Yep. First thing is talking to other people. Will find many inhabitants of this world have a useful thing to say to you. By clicking on them, you can talk to them. Before we get going, if you could be so kind to let me know how much experience you have with Old School Runescape, that'd be wonderful. Choose an answer. I've played in the past, but not recently. Wonderful, thank you. Now then, start by looking at your settings menu. Aye, Captain. Give me one sec. We're gonna do this. Guys, I hate this shit so much. There we go. I gotta figure out, dude. I just looked at my old chat and I just saw the like unlock cum skin for your avatar, and it just threw me through a loop. All right, let's go by settings. Click on the flashing thing. Settings. Aye. PK skill prevention. When active, prevents you from attacking other players. I will turn on PK skull prevention. Okay. Looks like you're making good progress. The menu you opened is one of many. You'll learn about it as you pass through the rest of the tutorial. I'd say it's time for you to go and meet your first instructor. Okay. Oh, right, this doesn't work because of the fact that we're using a game client. To continue, all you need to do is click on the door and then use the arrow keys to rotate your camera. Well, we're going to right-click because I'm an RTS player. The only downside that I have to right-clicking to move the camera is the fact that sometimes when I get to people, I can't right-click to do stuff. Hello there, newcomer. My name is Brenya. My job is to teach you skills you can use to survive this world. The first skill we're going to look at is fishing. There are some shrimp in this pond here. Let's try and catch some. You can also use mouse 3 or middle mouse button. Thank you, Hito and Xanis, both chatting in for this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'll use right-click to move for now, and then when I need to, when I get stuck, what I'll do is I'll use middle mouse to rotate. You've been given an item. To view an item you've been given, open your inventory. Okay. I will use the small fishing net. Oh, whoops, wrong fishing spot. No. Not this spot. You managed to catch some shrimp. All right, I don't know if I should be in the VTubers category or the OSRS category. I feel like OSRS probably is better. Okay. Click the flashing bar in the inventory to look at skills. Shrimping ain't easy, as they say. You're right, Zenith, 100%. Okay, so this is what allows me to look at my skills. From the last time that I had played, like, briefly, I do remember that part. Let's talk to the survival expert. On the menu, you could look at your skill. Oh, never mind. I managed to catch some shrimp. Excellent work. Now that you have some shrimp, you're going to want to cook them. To do that, you'll need a fire. That brings us to wood cutting and fire making skills. This is the thing that people do to get that cape, right? Survival expert gives you a bronze axe and a tinderbox. Aye, aye, Captain. It's time to cook shrimp. However, you require a fire to do so. To do that means you need some logs. Okay, so I get to go chop. Oh, I keep chopping down the wrong tree. That's all right. I guess you could say I barked up the wrong tree, huh? Alright. Oh shit, that tree immediately came back. Hey, what's going on, Higher Peter Griffin? Managed to cut some logs. Fire making. Now that you have some logs, it's time to light a fire. First, click on the tinderbox in your inventory. What is it that I'm playing? I'm playing Old School Runescape. Then, with the tinder highlighted, click on the logs and use the tinderbox to use them. You might be high? Dude, you know what? You having a name such as Hi Peter Griffin, I think you're pretty A-okay. Chelsea saying, oh, I need to download this. I wonder if my old account is still active. Your old account's probably still active. And now it's time to get cooking. To do so, click on the shrimp. And then use the fire. I hope my music's not too loud. I'm still, like, very, very hesitant about the music because of how everything is. I managed to cook some shrimp. Well done, you've cooked your first small meal. Speak to the survival expert if you want to recap. Otherwise, you can move on. I have an idea on how to move on. Follow the path until you get to the door with the yellow arrow above it. Click on the door to open it. Remember that you can also move around by clicking the minimap on the top right. Okay. I wish is there keyboards? Outside, I'm a white man. Inside, I'm a 30-year-old Somali man who sold his wife to get internet. I mean, dude, whatever you gotta do to get internet, man. I mean, I don't suggest selling your wife, especially because just selling your wife to get internet means you sold your wife at a very, very cheap price. You could have at least gotten like 2 whole internets for that, man. I already know how to cook. Renya taught me how. Ha 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 ha. You call that cooking? Some shrimp over a log, open fire. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to teach you how to fine art of cooking bread. Gives you some flour and water. Okay, we're going to combine them to make dough. So we use the bucket of water with the pot of flour. And then we use the bread dough on the... I live in Africa, so the internet is shit. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry that the internet is shit. I still think you could have gotten more value out of selling your wife, though. Well done. You baked your first loaf of bread. As you gain experience in cooking, you'll be able to make things like pies and cakes. You can use next door to move on. If you need a recap on anything, talk to the master chef. Aye, aye. I think we're good. Dude, I played, when I played this, like originally, right? I was, like, so about this, right? I'm a minor, sadly, so I don't have a wife. I'm sorry. Then, stay at school, dude. Kiss your mom, tell her, you know, listen to your mom and your dad. Don't stay up late, do your homework. You know, anything you could do. When navigating the world, you can either run or walk. Running is faster, but you can't run for long as you'll soon run out of energy. You could do the flashing orb next to the minimap to target running. Why don't you try as you head on to the next section? Click that. Is this... So I'm already running, aren't I? Hell yeah. Follow through the path to the next guide. Aye, aye. I'm gonna be real honest. I like the Lost Woods theme, but I've heard this trap remix of it so many times. I feel like everybody makes a trap remix of Lost Woods. Hell yeah, hi Peter Griffin. If you're a minor, don't smoke weed. Wait until you're 18 to make those life choices. Stunts your growth. Oh, welcome, adventurer. I'm here to tell you all about your quest. Let's start by opening up your quest list. Quest journal. Click on the flashing icon in my inventory. Aye, aye. This is your quest journal. It lists every quest in the game. This is your quest journal. It lists every quest in the game. Talk to the quest guide again for an explanation of how it works. Now that you have a quest list open, you can see all the quests in it. Clicking one of these quests will display some information in it. Oh, shit. Shit. I haven't started the quest. If you haven't started the quest, it will tell you where to begin and what requirements you need. If the quest is in progress, it'll remind you what to do next. It's very easy to start find quest points. Just look out for the quest icon on your mini-map. Okay, I see it right here. Right? So... Okay, so it's a point of interest. The quests themselves can vary from collecting beads to hunting down dragons. Completing quests will reward you with all sorts of things, such as new areas and better weapons. There's not a lot here more I could tell you about questing. You'll have to experience the thrill of it yourself to fully understand. Let me know if you want to recap, otherwise you can move on. Hell yeah, brother. It's time to enter some caves. Click the ladder to go down the cave. Hell yeah, let's do it up. Next, let's get you a weapon, or more to the point, you can make your first weapon yourself. Don't panic. The mining instructor will help you. Talk to him, and he will tell you all about it. Hell yeah, let's do it up. Let's see what we got. Hi there, you must be new around here, so what do I call you? Newcomer seems so impersonal, and if we're going to be working together, I'd rather call you by a name. Alright, dude, this trap remix stuff was fine, but, like, it's a little too intense for what I'm trying to do. I need, like, a lo-fi mix of something. We need something to, like, chill a bit. Here we go. Someone uploaded OSRS and chill lo-fi hip-hop RuneScape beats music mix. Let's do that. And the dude has like a really nice pixel art version of it. If you guys want to look at what it is that in chat. If it's any good, I don't know. We'll find out. You could call me RZNVT. Okay then, RZNVT. My name is Dezik, and I'm a miner by trade. Let me teach you how to mine. Mining is very simple. All you need is a pickaxe. The rocks around here contain tin and copper. Why don't you get started by mining some? Aye, aye. The mining instructor gave you a bronze pickaxe. Okay, so let's wield the bronze pickaxe. Right. Click on the mine. Sweet. I mined some tin. Now that you're mining tin ore, you just need some copper to mine a rock. All you need to do is click on it. Aye, aye. Do I need to wield my... Oh, whoops. I was told to mine copper, wasn't I? Or is it just tin? Okay. Copper's over here. Let's do it up. All I heard was ores here have tin and copper. Yeah, that's true. You need some tin ore and some copper ore. You could smelt these into a bronze bar. Good, you're mining now. This is all you'll ever need to do. Don't do anything else. Just mine forever. Dig a hole, dig it deep, far, and never stop digging and never stop. I'm gonna be real honest, dude. Every time that I see, like, the ability to mine, all I'm thinking is rock and stone, brother. Rock and stone. Rock and stone or you don't go home. Smelting. Now that we have ore, we can go do that. Use a furnace. Would you like to smelt? Yes. You smelt in tin and stuff into it. Aye, aye. Xanis said on YouTube, did I hear a rock and stone? You did hear a rock and stone. Unironically, a game that I do want to play on stream. I want to get like 4 friends together and I want to rock and stone it all day, dude. I want to be like a rock and stone enjoyer. You made a bronze bar. Speak with the mining instructor and he'll tell you how to make a weapon. I have a bronze bar. What now? Now that you got a bar, you can smith it into a weapon. To smith something, you'll need a hammer and anvil. There are anvils just here so you can use. Let's see if you can make a bronze dagger. Okay, let's do it up. Smithing a dagger. Dagger. Let's do it. Is a 100 by 100 wide and 90 to 100 tall a lot for a Minecraft basement? I don't know, because funny enough, I've never really played Minecraft. It sounds like it's fine. Congratulations, you made your first weapon. Now it's time to move on. Go through the gates shown by the arrow. Remember, you may need to move the camera to see your surroundings. Okay. Aye, aye, Captain. I know it's crazy that a dude, I know that it's crazy that a dude in current year hasn't really played Minecraft, but like, let me tell you, I am not, I remember when it first came out and I bought into it and I was like, man, I'm gonna play Minecraft with friends. And then my friends were like, this game's dumb, let's not play it. And then we just never played it. So, you know, it is what it is. Hi, my name is Arzin VT. Do I look like I care? To me, you're just another newcomer who thinks they're ready to fight. I'm Vanica, the greatest swordsman ever. I don't even know what voice I'm doing. I'm like going all over. I'm Vanica, the greatest swordsman alive, and I'm here to teach you the basics of combat. Okay, Goku. Okay, Goku. Let's get started by teaching you a weapon. God. All right, let's wield the bronze dagger. You'll be told on how to equip weapons later. Okay. Equipping items. You now have access to a new interface. Okay, gotcha. He looks like a Viking? Yeah, he does. All right, so... Oh, they want me to go through, like, every little step to equip stuff. Understood, understood, understood. You've always imagined Vanica to sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Dude, every time that I see a buff guy, he's gonna be Mr. Satan. Dude, Xanis and I have had talks back and forth where we've just been like, okay, Goku. Okay, Goku. I gotta open the gate, right? I'm supposed to fight the... You could... Oh, never mind. I have to speak to the combat. I don't want to let the combat instructor. I don't want to let all the giant rats out. Very good, but there's a little butter knife isn't going to protect you much. Let's get you something a bit better. Once you're properly equipped, we can move to some actual combat. Here's a bronze sword and a wooden shield. Bronze sword, wield the sword, wield the shield. Bam. Click on the flashing sword stuff to practice. This is your combat interface. From here, you can select an attack style you'll use in combat. Using different attack styles will give you different types of experience, as well as this, monsters are weak to specific attack styles. Click on the gates to continue. Aye, aye, Captain. We're going to be a slasher. Oh, is my RuneScape stuff muted? Hold on. I hope y'all can't just see my thing while I do this. Also, I'm not dying, so that's a good thing. Is my OSRS muted? Yeah, my OSRS is muted. Do we want to just do classic music? Maybe we just use classic music. All right, we'll do that. Goodbye, OSRS remix. Oh god, this is so freaking loud. One sec. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now that we're using the classic music, this should be a little bit easier too. I've sadly never played RuneScape WoW or HOI4. I get you. Also, am I getting attacked right now? Are they backing me into a corner? Oh, I have to go... Oh, never mind. They're protecting me so that I don't get killed. Understood. I did it. I killed a giant rat. I saw. You seem better at this than than I thought. Now that you have grasped basic swordsplay, let's move on. Next, we have ranged combat. You can kill foes from a distance. With ranged, you'll be able to attack the rats without entering the pit, meaning they won't be able to fight back. Okay, they give me a short bow and bronze arrows. Understood, understood. At least there's free to play for RuneScape, that's true. Okay. Let's open my inventory. Let's wield the bronze arrows. Let's wield the short bow. Are we gonna be a bow guy? Are we gonna just, like, open stuff up? Oh, no, don't enter the pit. Range them from outside. Okay. Attack the giant rat. Dude, that rat noise is, like, so ear-splittingly loud, dude. Oh, dude, I could go get my arrows back? Alright, that's fine. We'll just move on. I don't think I want to pick up anything just this very second. Follow the path, and you will be... For a safe spot? Hell yeah, dude. Follow the path, and you will come to the front of a building. This is the Bank of Gaelnor. I'm gonna say Gaelnor. Where you can store most of your valued items. To open the bank, you just click on there. Use bank booth. Let's go. Okay. Do I want to withdraw money? I have money. I have money. Close the bank and click on the poll booth. Use the poll booth. Poll booths are found in towns across the world. The OSRS community is invited to vote on future game updates to decide whether each update should or shouldn't be released. Voting is open to members with a skill of 300 to preserve the old school characters of this game. An update must gain 70% to be released. Understood. A flag appears at a booth when you know you're invited to vote in a poll. Okay. Poll is closed. Understood. Polls are run periodically. Up. Understood. Move through the door. Oh, whoops, wrong door. Open the door here. Alright, who are you? Account guide. Hello, Mr. Account Guide. Hello, who are you? I'm the account guide. I'm here to tell you about your account. What's an account? Your character is your account. It's what you're using to play the game right now. Everyone has one, and some people even have multiple. There's various things you could do with your account, which is the account management menu comes into play. Let's take a look at it now. Click on the flashing icon to open your account management window. Understood. Free the rats? I'm going to try my best to free the rats. So I could buy a name changer if I really want to, etc., etc. Tells me how many membership days I have left. Okay, cool. As you can see, there's a few things you could do with your account. First, you have your membership. All accounts are free to play by default, but if you desire, you can buy a membership to unlock members' worlds. These worlds give you access to extra skills, areas, quests, and more. What's a world? A world is where you put... Hold on one sec. It's asking me how much I enjoyed OSRS today. We'll give it a 4. Most worlds can hold up to 2,000 players. They are split into 2 main types, free worlds and members worlds. You could swap with the world switcher in the logout menu. Oh, okay. You're currently on a members world, so you already have access to everything being a member has to offer. Enjoy. Bonds are another thing you need to know about. What's my favorite fruit? I'm a huge melon enjoyer. I like cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is my favorite fruit. Now, if you want to know what street I grow up on, what's the name of my first dog, right? You know, the 3 numbers on the back of my credit card, that's information I don't think I can give out. Way to break the 4th wall game. My immersion is completely broken. 0 out of 10. Would not play this game. Lost the ability to zone out into the game. Now I have to go and deal with my sad, drunken dad. True, dude. Just avoid getting hit with the belt. That's all I'm going to say. But why would I use a bond instead of buying a membership normally? Unlike memberships, bonds can be traded with other players. You can purchase a bond and sell it to another player with some gold. Alternatively, you could just use your gold to buy a bond from another player. So if I used my gold to buy a bond from another player, could I get membership without spending any real-world money? Exactly. Next up, you'll have your inbox and name changer. The inbox is where you'll receive important information related to your account and the game. Be sure to keep an eye on it. The name changer will allow you to change your display name. If you don't like your current one, be aware, though, that this is only available to accounts with membership. Understood, understood, understood. Awesome. Is there anything else I should know about my accounts? God, is this so fucking loud to anybody else? No, it's just me. Your account is very valuable, and it's important you look after it. Use various tools to help this, such as bank pins and two-factor authentication tools. You'll find more information on account security. Okay, gotcha. Anyway, I can tell you about accounts. Let me know if you need a recap. Okay, let's move on. I should go fight the rats again. I really should go fight. Can I go grind on rats? Can I go, like, start wood making on the tutorial, or, like, fire pit making on Tutorial Island? I don't want to chop down the tree. Okay, well, let's talk to the monk about praying. Grind on rats, you dirty boy. Go to the built-in music plugin and slide some... okay, you said built-in music plugin. Alright, let's go into the built-in music plugin. I thought I had the sliders up. Alright, that's fine. Ah, whatever. Good day, brother. Hello, I'm Brother Brantz. I'm here to tell you about prayer. Click on the flashing icon. Talk with Brother Brantz and he'll tell you about prayers. This is your brother's list. Players, this is your prayer list. Prayers can help a lot in combat. Click on a prayer to activate it. Click on to deactivate it. Activate prayers will drain your prayer points, which you can recharge by finding an altar or another holy spot and praying there. Are prayers actually good in the game? Like grinding prayers? Like, is it something that's, like, actually worth pursuing? I'm actually gonna, like, turn down my DAC. Very crucial for later. Yes, very yes. Okay, understood. If I want to grind praying, how do I do that? Oh, it says right there. Most enemies will drop bones when defeated. Burying bones by clicking them in your inventory will gain you prayer experience. Get those bones? Alright, I'm gonna get those bones. I'm also the community officer around here, so it's my part to tell you about your friends and ignore lists. Be a bone daddy? Dude, I'm about to put that bone in there. What up, Mage T? We're about to bone some folks. Alright, we're gonna click a new icon. Add friend, delete friend, etc., etc. Oh god. Guys, your Oda stuff's out of sync. Right, now I'll tell you about the list. Guys, I thought we weren't releasing the list. What the fuck? Right, now I'll tell you about a little about each list. You can add people to either list by clicking the add button, then typing their name in that box that appears. You can remove people from the list in that way. If you add someone to your ignore list, they will not be able to talk to you or send any form of message to you whatsoever. Blueberry Anti-Blue, thank you so much for the follow. I super appreciate it. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for the follow over on Kick. Time Lord Will, thank you also for the follow. I super appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I don't have pop-ups enabled on Kick because I wasn't ready to stream on Kick yet. And then one day I said F it, so we're doing Scuff streams only. Let me pop out the activity feed. That might just be easier than looking at it like this. All right, we'll put this over here so that people can, or that I could see this and monitor this. Raw dogging the stream? I mean, you could if you really want to, dude. Going in and out, forward and back, and then forward and then back, and then forward and back, and then 2 steps forward, man. Okay, let's do it up. I don't want to press that button, please. Please, please, please. No lube? Do a little wiggle with it? Dude, I mean... Guys, we can't be talking about raw dogging the stream while I'm standing in the church talking about prayers. That's a little bit too much on point. I'm sorry. Your friends list shows the online status of your friends. Friends in red are offline, friends in green are online, and on the same world, and friends are in yellow, but on a different world. Okay, thanks, I'll bear that in mind. Do I think prayers work IRL? I don't know, man. It's not my place to say. If people believe in stuff, they believe in stuff. If people don't believe in stuff, people don't believe in stuff. I am a you do your own thing. You and I are not going to agree on a lot of stuff. I have my very own strong opinions, and I want people to believe on what it will come in with the banger answer. If you use enough bones, true. Use more bones. They don't work IRL because people forget to bury the bones to increase their prayer level. Oh God, guys, thank you for being on point. They usually only get skill points at funerals. God, we're gonna be like Priest Arzan guys. We're gonna bury bones. They're gonna call me the grave digger after we're done. Wait, does that mean grave diggers? That's why funeral directors are so powerful? Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Alright, I should probably figure out where to go from here now. Gravediggers are maxed out prayers. Follow the path to the wizard's house. Iron Man tutor. Well, we're not doing Iron Man, right? You guys advised me against Iron Man for OSRS? Yeah, normal to learn the game? Okay. Let's talk to the magic instructor. Hello! Good day, newcomer. My name is Terova. Don't do Iron Man on your first account? Alright, thank you, Zenas. Super appreciate you, bud. My name is Terova. I'm here to tell you about magic. Let's start by opening your magic interface. Open up your final menu. Okay, I got a teleport and I got wind strike. Fuck, you making me want to play? I mean... Mage, you gotta do what you gotta do, buddy. Currently, the only offensive skill called Wind Strike. Let's try it out on one of those chickens. Before you know it, dude, I'm gonna be playing fucking OSRS. You gotta grind Fusion World? Dude, why can't you do both at the same time? Just, like, cut wood. You know. Wait, can I be a wizard in this game? Or would I be easier just maxing prayer instead of magic? I've already done that. To the mainland. Okay. You finished there now. I'll give you a reasonable number of runes before you leave. Do you want to go to the mainland? There's nothing here for me, right? Unless I want to go do Iron Man? I don't think there's anything else in Tutorial Island. Don't forget Eve. Who's Eve? Who's Eve? AFK Asteroid Farm? So there's 3 types of combat: melee, ranged, and magic. You usually use prayer on top of that. Understood. Search crate. I mean, I'll probably, like, do... I don't know. Is magic good to do in this game? If not, I want to get a giant axe, and I just kind of want to hit stuff. Give me, like, a little wizard's robe, and then I'll just say prayers to things as I'm burying bones. It's good to do it all in it. Oh, all 3 are good in their own way. It's good to do all honestly? Okay, gotcha. Look, I'm gonna be real honest, man. Were you planning to become an Iron Man, by the way? No, I do not plan on doing that. When you get to mainland, you'll find yourself in Lumbridge. If you have some ideas where you want to go next, talk to Adventurer John. You can't miss him. He's wearing blue armor. With a huge sword, there's many tutors willing to teach you about the skills you could learn. Okay. Prepare thine self. Guys, a wizard teleported me, and I don't know where he went to. You look new around here. Welcome to the world of Galenor. This is my first time here. I'm not sure where to start. Well, lucky for you, this is exactly why I'm here. Let's see. What are adventure paths? A long time ago, I was just a newbie like you who didn't know what to do, and I would be more than happy to pass on my experience. I created some adventure paths, which I recommend you start off with. An adventure path is a list of tasks you can complete in any order. Okay? To help get you started on your adventure path, I'll also give you starter kits with some useful items. Once you complete an adventure path task, come back to me and I'll get the reward. Yeah, I hear adventure paths are like the way to go, right? Start by opening your quest panel and selecting the flashing golden star. Okay. Set a path and a task, and it'll show here. Let's see the paths. Be a fishmonger? Let's see what the gather... Oh, you've set gather a path focus. Get started with fishing, get started with wood cutting, get started with mining. Let's see what the path reward is for each of this. A lamp that will get you 150 XP in either wood cutting, fishing, or mining. Okay. What's the other one? What's the combat path? Let's read the combat path. Show path reward. This is a voucher. It could be used to claim path rewards from your NPCs around Varrock. You should not listen to me. I've only played like 3 hours of RuneScape 3. That's it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Get started with strength. Get started with defense. Get started with range. Get started with magic. Let's do magic. Why not? Reach level 5 on the magic skill. Okay. I guess we want to get started in gathering, right? So let's get started in woodcutting. Reach level 5 in the woodcutting skill. Or we could just beat the shit out of stuff with, like, while we're doing everything else. That might work too. Okay. Let's go chop down trees. Guys, we're gonna be a tree adventurer. I should probably do like combat stuff instead, but like, you know what? Screw it. Oh, I hit level 2. Dude, we should just do fishing, right? Can I do fishing and then cooking? Is that a thing I can do? Can I like level cooking? Look, guys, I'm just deforesting everything. Yup, it's valid? Okay. Guys, hear me out. What if I just punched the ducks? It's actually a good thing to do to prep for combat training? Okay. Hell yeah, I'm level 3 woodcutting, guys. I need to be level 30 to cut down that tree. Okay, understood. So is this one of those things that I'm going to want to be playing off stream and then back on stream too? Or do a lot of OSRS streamers like don't touch the game until they come back on? You could do both off stream and on? Gotcha. Oh shit, there's a goblin DN over here. Alright, what am I gonna do with all these logs, guys? Oh shit, oh rat! I guess what I could do is I could just start making fires. Like, I don't know what I want to do with, like, you know, all this stuff. And then, like, ashes are obviously not worth anything. Oh! Hello, I'm fire... Dude, I'm making fucking fire? Let's go. Easy peasy. I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, this is how I'm supposed to go about it, where I'm supposed to, like, you know, cut down a bunch of trees until my inventory is full, then from there, make some stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. Can I do exactly what I'm thinking, too? Can I, like, use this, the bucket and the pot to get water, and then, like, have water something somewhere? I feel like a lot of this blind is probably okay. You want to try to get a knife and fletch into arrow shafts if you want. Okay, that's a good idea. It's a really good idea. Use logs on logs. Guys, just imagine that some dude is just like, yo, what are you doing? You're cutting down all the trees and you're setting everything on fire? You think that's going to be okay? You think people are just going to be okay with this? And then you just nod and you continue. Alright, let me pause this because I'm getting, like, all of this stuff. Alright, let's keep chopping. Oh, I can't chop down trees yet? Shit, I need to go back. Give me some more beginner trees, please. Trees and thanks. Cut down more trees here. Dude, I don't know why, but people are so excited when people get into OSRS for the first time. I think it's just, like, nostalgia, right? And people not knowing what they're doing and, like, you know, wanting to, like, encourage people getting into it. God. You think people ever get, like, tired of just, like, cutting down trees all the time? They're just like, all right. Well, I guess this is, like, their passive game, right? Someone's doing something else at the same time. Okay, let's... You know what? Screw it. Oh, oh. Is there a better way to cast the fucking wind strike on people? Or do I have to, like, manually click every single time? Like, is there an add-on that I can do, like, that I can assign stuff to? Dude, we're gonna take bones! Guys, we're entering the bone zone. We're entering the bone zone. Don't worry about optimal or suboptimal, whatever, on your first account. Just vibe and enjoy the game at your pace. Hell yeah, Zennis. You could get Mage Staff to auto-cast. Get a staff and you can auto-cast magic. Okay. Sweet. I don't have enough stuff in my account, so let's go over here. Let's drop the logs. Dude, what if I just wandered around the monster place where everybody's farming monsters and just start picking up bones? Like, is it rude to go around stealing people's bones? Yeah, you could do that. Alrighty, Hito. I'll consider doing that. I'll consider going out of my way, being the bone thief. Dude, imagine you get, like, ostracized from a place. Fire making level 4. Let's go. I can now... Members can now light candle lanterns. Sorry, I'm moving my mic a little closer because I'm kind of like sitting back and like chilling and relaxing. And this seems very much like what this game was made for. Do people also do macros and stuff too? Like, can I like sit down and can I like macro like a use button on this or a use button on that? Or is everything like manually clicking every single time? Macroing is against TOS? Understood. I get it, right? Because you want to be able to click through everything. So like if I'm like using shortcuts to like click to use a tinderbox, understand how it could be against TOS. Hell yeah, dude! I am now a 5 level macro or a fire maker. So I'm guessing like if I do stuff like burn pyre logs or like the next level thing, right? I'm pretty sure that just means that like that'll give me more XP every time I do it. Oh, am I stopping this guy from crossing? Never mind. Alright, let's continue chopping down trees. Let's do it. If you're ever curious about a level or skill or something, the wiki button has a search function when you right-click it. Okay, cool. Where is the wiki button? Is that it? That's not... Is this like an XP calculator? That's RuneLight. That's timers. That's worlds. It's on the right of the wiki. Oh, I see. I see. Search wiki. So if like I want to do like wood cutting, it pops up a thing on another screen for me. Understood. Normal logs. Oh, it says, hey, if I wanna burn whatever logs I just unlocked, it gives me more stuff. Best game wiki? Okay. I mean, it has to be, right? People have been playing this game for so long. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys holding my hand through this. Okay, let's keep pushing through this. Give me like one more sec as I go through this one other time. I think playing Brighter Shores unironically made it so much easier for me to get into this game, because like I really enjoyed Brighter Shores. Like Brighter Shores was like one of those things that like I genuinely had a very good time doing. And then more and more, oh god, I keep trying to chop down the same thing. All right, well, attack the duck. I don't want to attack the duck anymore, guys. I think I started running way too far as soon as I started trying to attack the duck. Why do I feel like I want to like be zoomed all the way out to do stuff? Okay, my wood cutting is now level 6. You can now chop with a steel axe, and members can now chop with a steel felling axe. Okay. Understood. That means that if I go to my quest log, adventure paths, show paths, I should have a reward here for wood cutting. How do... Oh, I have to go somewhere else to go claim my adventure paths, right? I have to go inside the building or whatever. I do remember that from the last time I played. I was like, how do I get adventure paths? And people were like, well, you just gotta talk to the person. Talk to Adventurer John? Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Adventurer Ron. Where the heck is Adventurer Ron? Wait, what does it mean, claim magic tutor? Hello there, I'm the magic combat tutor. Would you like to have, Never mind. I don't want to talk to you just yet. Where the heck's Adventurer John? There you go. Talk to Adventurer John. Hello! What can I do for you? I'd like to claim my Adventure Path rewards. Wait, do I have enough spot? It's in my bag? I do. Cool. I get an iron axe and 20 logs. Fun trick you could do with new players is drop all your runes, do a claim on the magic vendor, and pick up your runes from the ground. Oh, okay. So the last of the rewards you currently have earned. Understood. More options. I'll be going now. So do people actually go out of their way and like disable adventurer paths because they're just not having fun? Wait, what is this? This is just a stack of logs? What do I do with the stack? I think it isn't enabled for Iron Man. Understood. Hi, kitty cat. My cat's upset because I've been doing other stuff and not hanging out with her tonight. Hi, kitty cat. You gonna go hide underneath my desk? Hell yeah, fire making's level 6. Is it a piece of paper with logs on it? It is. I remember that it has something to do with my bank, but I don't remember what. You can deposit in your bank to get the item on the paper. It's a bank note. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start using the bank then, I guess, if I can figure out where to go to, how to get to the bank. It's probably one of these things on here. Oh shit, that's not where I wanted to go. Ah, did I just leave those on the ground? Light logs. Oh, Donnie, I thought that staff was your head, dude. I thought you were like a little fucked up. Top floor of the castle is where the bank is? Aye, aye, Captain. Time to go to the bank. I'm probably gonna start like, I'm gonna probably start just putting stuff away. Because I have too much stuff going on. Climb up staircase. Yes, please. Alright. Man, dude. Why do I feel like I'm in the wrong spot? Am I in the wrong castle? Or I'm in the right castle. Oh, I'm in the right castle. I gotta go up the stairs one more time. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. Appreciate you. Thank you, Xanis. Alright, jumping up the stairs. Let's go. Climb up staircase. There we go. It took me long enough to be able to do it. Oh, are people just dropping logs on the floor? Bank booth. What the heck is collect bank booth? Oh, okay. I don't know what a collection slot is, but let's put stuff in the bank. Got it. So if I want to move large amount of goods, I put them in as notes, right? So that I don't have to keep up my own, hold on, when you drag an item into another, the item will be dragged. Okay, got it. Got it. I have a general idea. You can have or manage bank tabs, plus we'll make new ones. Drag an item there, you right-click on the tab and select Collapse tab, and we'll remove the tab. Collect is more for completed trade offers from the Grand Exchange. Got it. Alrighty. Deposit all logs. Deposit all logs. I see. So, like, if I wanted to withdraw everything. So, for example, if I want to withdraw 25 gold, right? I withdraw all of it, but it's normal gold, so it doesn't matter. So, deposit all. So, if I want to withdraw all logs, I do it as a note, because then if not, it'll be, since it doesn't normally stack. Understood. So withdraw as, so like we'll withdraw 10. Right? Yeah, see? Deposit all logs. Understood. I pick up what's going on. Did I drop something because of something earlier? Bank at the bank booth. I'd like to deposit probably this bronze axe. I'd like to also deposit the bucket, deposit the pot. I think that's it. I don't really have anything else that I want to do with this stuff. We're just gonna peace out. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go find some, like, I guess we've already completed enough. No, I want to go down. Oh no, am I down all the way? No, I gotta go down one more time. Let's go down the staircase. So let's do the adventurer's log again. So let's get started with mining. Mining. Show hint. So it wants me to go down here. So south of where I am? Okay. Is there a way for me to lock in my map in place? So I know my cardinal directions? Oh, I guess I could just look at my compass. So it wants me to go south for it. Oh, it's putting it on the map. There's an arrow on my mini-map. That makes sense. Guys, I'm slowly but surely figuring it out. Do I want to fuck with the rat? No, I don't want to fuck with the rat. The rat and I are homies right now. Okay, let's go mine some copper. Oh, and there's a mining tutor there too. I guess that's if you skip the tutorial island, right? Bop, 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 bop. I thought this was a lot quicker last time. Tutors usually sell the 99 capes. Okay, makes sense. I'm surprised at how long it takes to mine the copper. I thought copper was quicker to mine than that. But maybe it was just on Tutorial Island. He might be wearing the 99 cape. Let's see. He is not wearing the 99 cape. That's alright. Okay, we got some more copper. Let's just mine... Oh, they're just respawning. I'm surprised people don't use OSRS as like a background game to like react to other stuff with. I mean, they probably do, that's the thing, right? They probably go out of their way to react to other stuff with the stuff on. Yeah, I think that's what Soda's doing. It makes sense. Do I want to keep mining copper? What gives more XP? Let's examine copper rocks. I guess that's something that I would look up later, right? So guys, my goal is to eventually become a fishmonger, okay? I want to become the #1 fisherman and fish seller in the world, guys. I want to sell fish and fish accessories. Guys, if you are new to the channel and you like this type of stuff, you know, feel free to drop a follow on whatever platform you're on, if you're on X or if you're on Kick. Let me know that you like some OSRS. We're probably going to work OSRS into the rotation of stuff because it seems very, like, relaxed, you know, kind of cool stuff to do. So we'll do some OSRS and we'll do... maybe we'll do not reviews, but maybe we'll, like, watch some stuff at the same time we'll do an OSRS in the future. Maybe I'll get an overlay made or something like that. I think we're at the point where people are just mining rocks. Like, we're going to just keep mining rocks for a little bit. And try to get our level up. What level were we sitting at last time I was paying attention? Also, what can I do with the... I guess I could go smelt this, right? So maybe I should have been, like, you know, holding copper with some other stuff later. You know, I didn't think about this. My inventory is not empty, so, like... You know, I'm kind of just sitting there. Yeah, it's 1 tin, 1 copper for a smelt. Okay, well, maybe I just start throwing out copper. Right on, right on. I mean, dude, this is gonna be, like, really fun to have it. Oh, shit, we leveled up. Let's go! This might be, like, really cool to, like, you know, like, watch, like, an older documentary, too. Like, we have, like, an old documentary on in the background, and we just, like, play OSRS. Maybe watch some, like, YouTube drama stuff. Like, there's the Mudahar stuff that's going on right now, right? I don't know if you guys know, but, like, apparently a lot of people are freaking out because Mudahar, may have lied about being an engineer for a certain number of years. I'm gonna be real honest. If that's the worst thing that he's done, then, you know, it is what it is. Also, yeah, he's been accused of lying about his visa. Interesting. I thought he was more of a MasterCard guy. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Don't worry, guys. We'll probably, like, watch, like... I thought he was born in the USA or Canada, though. That's what I thought, too. I thought he was a Canadian-born individual that went over to the... Oh, no, wait, I'm out of inventory space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we could ditch 1 more copper. And then mine 1 more tin. And kind of just go from there. Alright, time to be a smelter, guys. We're gonna go... If you smelt it, you dealt it. Rat, go away! Rat, you're huge! Smelter arc? True, dude. Smelter Delta arc. Let's go. Dude, someone dropped a knife? That's not a knife. This is a knife. I mean, I'll probably just drop the bronze dagger somewhere. I gotta see where to smelt. Also, how do I get this hint thing off my screen? How do I get this thing off my mini-map? Do I have to, like, click this, and then I have to click this, and then I have to click this, and I have to click show hint? How do I clear the hint? How do I clear that off my map? Set focus, close out of focus, set focus. Sure, that's fine, whatever. Oh no, I don't want to go to the church. I want to become a blacksmith. I want to be a blacksmith. Is this blacksmithing? I want to attack the human man. That looks like an axe. I'm assuming it is. And I want to attack the woman. Oh, dude, I could cook. Let's go. I think the thing is that I gotta look on the map. Oh, I'm getting tired because my inventory is so full. Understood. I guess it's in here. I think that's the... Nope, that's the church icon. We're not going to the church icon. I guess I'll talk to the Lumbridge guide. Look, we're just gonna walk very slowly. Ah! You disappeared! Okay, never mind, you're here. Talk to the Lumbridge guide. Greetings, adventure. Da 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 da. More options. Never mind. That's not where I want to go. Alright, I gotta find where the Smelter Delta is, dude. Alright, I guess we're gonna go look up Wiki. Uh-oh, did I break it? No, we're good. I guess I could go check here. If it's not here, it's probably Sax. No. Let's go into here. Let's go into the adventure place. Nope, that's not it. I guess we're gonna have to just... Oh, this might be it right here. Rusted anvil. Okay, there we go. We could smith there. Understood. Smelt furnace. Smelter delta furnace. What do I want to do? Oh, okay. I do not have the smelting level to do it. So let's just do... Oh shit, that's the wrong thing. Smelt. Bronze bar, please. Let's do that. Okay, we're gonna smelt another bronze bar, probably. Thank you, Ozzy, for sending me the message in DMs. Appreciate you, bud. I used my giant brain hole to find out where to smelt. Then we're gonna go blacksmith, and then we're gonna go again. Look, one thing that I learned from playing Brighter Shores was that when you do this stuff, you want to do this in like batches. So like, I don't want to just sit there and like mine copper. I want to like mine copper, bring it to the smelter with tin, smelt that down, blacksmith that, and then move that on, or put it all into my bag. I can't do anything else because I don't have any copper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out of my way. Also, what do I do with all the extra like swords and daggers? I need a hammer to work the metal with. I didn't need that before, bitch. Alright. I used to do it like hundreds at a time. Talk to smithing apprentice. Can you teach me the basics of smelting? Look for the master smithing tutor. I was a teen though, so it might not be BIS. That's alright. Who cares? Who cares if it's BIS? It's all about learning stuff, right? So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna get a hammer. Why is there just a goblin in town? Oh, did I just punch the goblin? Am I unarmed? That's very funny. Look, I didn't want to have to fight the goblin, but he ran up to me and he was like, Goblin DN, and I'm like, okay, I guess. I like when I'm hovering the goblin, it says goblin, and underneath it's like, not smelting. Give me the bones. Take goblin mail. Take the bones. Are there... So, okay, so when I have, like, jank items, what do I do with the jank items? Do I, like, keep them? Do I... Like, how do I make sure that I don't die? Or, I'm sorry, how do I make sure that I do something with these items? Eat the bread. Woodsman tutor. I don't want to attack the random man. Like the extra stuff I smell? Yeah, like, so when I blacksmith it into, like, hammer, like, small hammers or something like that, do I sell it back to... I know that there's the grand exchange, but can I just sell it to, like, where do I sell stuff that I make? Or what do I do with extra stuff that I make? Is like a better question overall. You could sell it to the general store, cast an alchemy spell in it, or list on the general exchange. Okay, so should I save stuff for alchemy spells? Is that like better to do with? Like if I go through and I make like a shit ton of stuff, right? I'm gonna wear this goblin mail. It's too small for a human. Understood. I need to find a hammer, guys. Did I put my hammer? Did I have a hammer and did I put it in the bank? I feel like that's something that I would have done. Well, either way, let's run. Generally not worth it, IMO, to hang out the stuff to Alk at this level. I just sell to a store. Okay, I gotta find where the general store is that I'm gonna sell to, and I'll go from there. Is that guy just attacking a random dude? That guy has balls of steel. Balls of steel. A pot icon on my map. Okay, I'll have to look for that. Climb top floor of staircase, please. I didn't know that there was a top floor button, dude. Hito, thank you for changing the category to OSRS before. I completely forgot. Okay, let's do... I probably have a I'm gonna be real honest, I probably have a hammer in my bank. And I was just dumb and I forgot. Nope, wield bronze axe. Okay. Let's deposit all of my arrows. Let's deposit up my bow, because I'm not doing that. Let's deposit the dagger, because I don't care about that. Let's deposit the logs. I kind of want to keep my runes, because if I'm doing combat right now, I kind of want to level magic as is. And then go from that a little bit later. But I do need more space, so let's deposit my tinderbox. Let's deposit my fishing net. I want to be able to mine as much as possible. So the only thing that I should be keeping in my inventory is my bronze pickaxe, my runes, and then anything else that I can find useful. So like shrimp might be useful because if I get hit by something, at least I can dodge and do other stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Bottom floor of the staircase, please. And then I'll go to the pot shop and I'll sell my stuff. Okay. We are almost there. So instead of just doing alternating 1 copper, 1 tin, 1 copper, 1 tin like I was doing, I'm gonna just start counting up the number of stuff that I have. Also pot on my map. I just also pressed M to try to figure out what I was like, where I was going and what I was doing, and I could not find that. So let's do the world map. So we said this is quests. That's not what I'm looking for. Altar, prayer altar, axe shop, water source, cooking range, cooking tutor, death's office, security tutor, dead man tutor, tree, danger tutor, pub, transportation, general store. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Can I mark my own map? Also have my inventory open. Okay, so it's like the second left. Okay, follow this and go to the second left. Understood. I'm like used to like, dude, like modern games have kind of spoiled it for me because I feel like I'm supposed to be like looking at my own stuff and be like, okay, after a certain point, do this, do this, do this. You can tell that I've enjoyed the game so far because I'm like, and enjoyed the stream so far because it's like, I said I was going to end at like 8:30 today in my head, and like we're over the 8:30 mark, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no, we're still going. Why is there just a goblin in the shop and no one gives a shit? Something goblin DN. Okay, well, let's grab a hammer. Let's value the hammer. Hammer costs 1 coin. Okay, I would like to sell 1 shrimp. I got 2 coins. That could get me 2 hammers, guys. Easy. Buy a hammer. I do wanna shear some sheep. I don't know why I want to shear some sheep. Oh, right. That's why I don't have any coins. I deposited all my coins for whatever reason. I thought that was a really good idea. That's all right. Let's smith. Okay, let's just... what gives more experience through this? So let's do wiki. Search wiki. Blacksmithing. Open up blacksmith. So, oh, that's just, I guess it's just smithing. Smithing tables, bronze. XP for everything is the same until I hit scimitar at level 5. So it literally doesn't matter what I make, except for the fact that axe sells more than, an axe. So basically, the higher thing that I make, the more it sells for. Understood. I'm understanding sometimes, guys. Let's make some axes. Smithing level 2. Hell yeah, I can now make a mace. I kind of want to use a mace personally. Why am I do I just keep making them until I tell myself to stop? Oh, I might have to click and like just click and be like, all right, once. Oh, mace gives +1 to prayer. So okay, so it makes me like I'm like some sort of cleric. Understood. But guys, hear me out. While I could be this type of guy and I could follow all this stuff, right? What if instead I went and I just sheared a bunch of sheep? Guys, infinite money lich, let's go. I'm gonna go shear a bunch of sheep. I'll be right back. They're not even my sheep. Those sheep don't even know what the fuck is about to happen to them, guys. Shear the sheep. Listen here, you fuck. Oh! Just let me do it. I got some wool. I like the little like RuneScape like scuttle I do around stuff. Dude, can I just be a farmer? Can I just like be like, all right, here's my livestock. We are now playing Harvest Moon. Why would I attack the ram? I want to share the sheep. My favorite thing has to be moonwalking behind Draenor Bank. Hell yeah, dude. Oh shit, no, I didn't want to attack the ram. Shear the sheep. Look, I don't know what I'm doing here. I just know that the sheep this isn't even leveling me anything, is there? There's no sheep. There's no sheer leveling, guys. I'm just robbing some poor farmer of all their wool. Honestly, they probably deserve it. No one's guarding the sheep. I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna be a fucking wool thief. Let's go. Talk to the sheep. That's a sheep. I think I can't talk to sheep. Okay. Well, guys, this game ruined my immersion. I thought I could do Everybody's telling me when I'm playing OSRS, I can do whatever I want, but I can't talk to a fucking sheep. Also, why is there just a random imp there? Guys, I have an idea. Where's my magic? Where's that imp? Guys, the Lord has told me that I must smite the imp. Did I just miss? Huh? Take fiendish ashes. Take the cabbage. Guys, we killed the imp. Easy. Easy. We are God's favorite VTuber. Come on. Scatter the ashes. I don't know what that did. Let's eat the... Oh, am I at 10 health? That's what I'm at? I don't know what that means. I eat the cabbage. Yuck. Wait, I don't like cabbage? What the fuck? Alright, let's talk to Fred. Dude, don't tell me that this is like a side quest where I'm supposed to shear the sheep. I just did this all for free. No way. No way I just didn't get scammed into it. Open gate. Talk to Fred the farmer. Hello, Mr. Fred. What are you doing? What are you doing on my land? You're not the one who keeps leaving my gates open and letting on all my sheep, are you? I'm looking for a quest. A quest, you say? Actually, I think I could do something a bit to help. My sheep are getting mighty woolly. I'd be much... Oh my god, I did it for free. I precogged this thing. I thought I was going to level up a skill. Instead, I just got a quest done. Bring me 20 balls of wood. Okay. No one has ever seen the thing. That's why we call it the thing, because we don't know what it is. Some say it's a black-hearted shapeshifter and hungering for souls. Okay. Okay, yes, I will start the shear. Okay. I do know how to shear a sheep. Okay, that's fine. The spinning wheel can be found next to the floor. Okay, so I was literally just ahead of my time, guys. God. Alright, that's fine. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, let's go do 12. Let's go shear 12. I'll go deposit my gold. God, guys, you were right about this, like, quest helper thing. This quest helper thing is, like, kinda OP. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. So I need to shear 20 sheep. God, guys, I might be playing this offline while watching stupid stuff. Can I open the gate? Let's open the gate. Then we'll close the gate. We're not animals, guys. Shear the sheep. Oh, wrong one. We're gonna ignore the imp, I think. As much as I want to fight the imp, we're gonna ignore the imp. That's done. That's done. We're gonna drop the tin ore. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Shear the sheep. Honestly, I'm probably just going to drop my hammer. Because at this point, hammer is so cheap, we'll just get another one. Guys, priorities, okay? These sheep are my friends. They're not actually my friends, but these sheep are my friends. Okay? We're gonna shear some sheep. We're gonna get this stuff all taken care of. We're gonna... Oh, no, wait, I'm full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 4, that's 20. Let's go. Easy peasy. A lemon squeezy. Open gate. Walk through. Close gate. Just as intended. Hold on one sec. Alright. Climb the staircase at Lumbridge to spin. Okay, that's fine. I know where to go, guys. Climb up the staircase. Guys, I wasn't already ahead of the game. I was doing something in the game. Okay, I'm gonna be real honest. It's kind of crazy that I just started getting wool for no reason. And then just immediately like, okay, by the way, this is the thing that we need to do to be a cloth creator, a cloth connoisseur. Let's open the door. Let's spin the wheel. Golden wool, ball of wool. Let's do ball of wool. I can't reach that. Oh, never mind. That was from before. I do like that this game does the thing that, like, if you don't have a free inventory space, it just auto-replaces the old inventory space. I do enjoy that. I do find it weird that you can't note your balls of wool, though. But you know what? It is what it is. Alright, we're getting out of here. We're getting the heck out of Dodge, guys. We are going to go back to Farmer Frank. Sorry, Fred the Farmer. Climb down staircase. Oh, that's crazy. I actually can't click all the way out here to... Oh, I can, I guess. That's fine. Farmers don't trust banks? True, dude. We have a mutual farmer friend that I think hid all of his money under the mattress. Okay, we're good with that. Let's go talk to Farmer Frank. Farmer Filthy Frank, guys. Sorry, Fred the Farmer. My bad, my bad, my bad. I should go get some emotes made, too. I have someone that'll make emotes for me. No, wait, no, I don't want to attack the goblin. I just want to talk to Filthy Frank the Farmer. Come on. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's talk to Fred. What are you doing on my land? Alright, I give them all. What did I get? I'm rewarded 1 quest point, 150 crafting XP, and 60 coins. What do I do with craft XP? Or questing XP? Also, crafting level went up to level 3. Hell yeah, let's go. I can now craft cups and polished buttons. What do I do with quest points? Like, is there a... I mean, I guess I could look at the wiki. Quest points will make you eligible to start certain quests. Quest points are needed as a requirement for certain other quests. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. Can I pick those flowers? I cannot. Close gate. Alright, time for me to go back and mine, right? Because my inventory is basically all set. So we're gonna go mine the... we're gonna go mine some stuff. And then we'll go smelt some stuff, and we'll be like all set. Well, now that I know how quests work in this game immediately became a lot more fun than I was originally thinking. I was originally thinking that this game would be kind of ass. No offense to y'all, but then once quest stuff started up, it like got like a lot better. Okay, so I have what looks to be like 20 slots open, right? We know it's 20 slots from earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... the quests are super engaging, one of the best parts. Quest design in this game is peak, just you wait. Hell yeah, guys, I'm super excited to do more quests. God, dude, the fucking rat. The fucking rat. Get away from me, rat. Fuck you, magic. Oh god, guys. I don't think I'm gonna have enough magic to deal with this guy. Ugh. Fuck you, rat. Wind strike. Oh. I highly recommend the quest right next to you. Which quest is that? I'm sorry, I'm not. Oh, the rat is gone. I'm not gonna cast the wind strike on anything. It's this one right here, you're saying, Hito? It has no skill requirements and is funny. Aye, aye, Captain. Is it talking to Abigail? Talk to Abigail. Help, help! Start the Miss Talon mystery quest, yes. What happened here? We were invited to a house party on an island not far from here. Something felt wrong in the whole thing, about the whole thing, but we just went anyway. The house seemed pretty creepy, but everything was going fine. We were all having a good time, and that's when we got attacked. I tried to save her. Huey brought me enough time to find an old boat. I went back to get him, but it was too late. I'm scared that he won't make it. You do something. They have to get away with this. Okay. They can't get away with this. All right. Talk to Abigail. What do you want me to do? That psycho's still out there. Bring him to justice. The boat he escaped on is just over there. You can use it to get to the island. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Aye, aye, Captain. Let's do it. Board the rowboat. Dude, we're moving. We're schmoozing. We're moving, schmoozing. All right, let's see what it is. You row through the fog on the nearby island. Okay. Open the large door. Door is securely locked. Can I break it down? I'll have to find the key. Never mind. Okay. Oh, it's pointing. Thank you. Take the bucket. Yeah, guys, Questy's really good in this game, ain't it? You take the bucket. Okay, what's in the bucket? Inventory, bucket, use bucket on the fountain. Examine bucket? Is that what I'm supposed to do? It's a wooden bucket. Pick up the bucket near the fountain. Use the search for a barrel of rainwater north. Okay. Got it. Take the bucket. You already have a bucket. Empty the bucket of water. Oh, it detects whether or not I have the item 1 for 1. So if I fill the bucket full of water, it doesn't work. Search a barrel of rainwater. Woo, party on, bro! Oh, it's Scream. Whoa, that wind totally felt like someone breathing on my neck. Not cool, bro. Ugh. I'm feeling woozy. Ugh. I see the light. Ugh. It's not my time, but ugh. Gargle. Ugh. Alright, so the killer's just waiting. Ugh, help me. Ugh, gurgle. Sid collapses to the ground in a crumpled mess. As he falls down, you spot something shiny on the outside of his shirt pocket and into the barrel of water. Gosh, that was so horrible and drawn out. Oh, wow, he's still going. I think he actually is dead this time. Who are you? Why are you doing this? And the killer just freaking just leaves. All right, cool. I gotta find a way to get into that house and stop that maniac. Wonder what it was that I saw that fell into the barrel. Search the barrel of rainwater. Okay. Use the bucket on the rainwater. Search the barrel. I found the key. Oh, that guy's body is not here anymore. Alright, that sucks. I wanted to see if I could loot his body. Not that I'd normally want to do it or anything, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's open the large door. Sorry, use the manor key on the large door. Take the table knife. Open this door. What the hell is the Bandos God Sword? That sounds awesome, dude. Oh, there's another. The killer's in here, too. Gargle. No! Am I locked out again? Okay. What's this? A note? I guess I should read it. Okay, let's read the note. Also, what the heck's a Bandos Godsword? I can't reach that. Can I open this door? Door is securely locked. Oh, I don't have a manor key anymore. Okay, take the note. I take a copy of the note. Let's read the note. Read the note. Isn't murder just a work of art? Beautiful yet haunting, like the blade of a knife. Are we, as we wander through the valley of death? Okay. Use the knife on the painting. Okay. Use knife on the painting. Yeah, I could see why this game would be super rough without, like, a quest guide. Hidden storage compartment. Search the painting. You found a key hidden inside the painting. Open door. This door is securely locked. If I use the key, this key doesn't fit. Go through the door with the ruby handle. Okay, open door. Well, use key on that. Are keys one use in this game? It's actually insane. Take tinder box shelves. Use tinderbox on the candle. I light the candle. Okay. Use tinderbox on the candle. Light the candle. Oh, I see. I'm lighting up the whole room. Okay. Understood, understood, understood. You light the candle. Okay, use tinderbox on the candle. Okay. Use tinderbox on the barrel. You attempt to light the fuse. Oh, I don't know what I said there. Leave the room to trigger the explosion. Understood. Climb over the damaged wall. I can't reach that. Okay, I gotta go through. Come on, let me in. I was about to say, if I'm at the point where, like, the door is locked after I just went out, I'd be super upset. Alright, pick up the note that appeared, or observe Lacey through the trees. Okay. Well, please stop this, just let me go. We're gonna play a game. Do you like to play games? You know, yes, whatever you say, please just don't hurt me. Whether you hurt or not is entirely up to you. Your fate is in your own hands. Leave her alone, you monster. Ah, Arzen VT. How kind of you to join us. Now, if you say another word, I'll end her right now. Sorry, where were we? Of course, do you like quests? Sure, I like quests. Do you like scary quests? Uh-huh. What's your favorite scary quest? I don't know. You have to have a favorite. The one with the vampire in it who lives in the big house. Good, good. Now for the game I spoke about. I'm gonna ask you a question. Get it wrong and you die. Get it right and you live. Think hard about your answer. You like vampires, so this should make it easy on you. The question is, who is the vampire that resides in South Misthane? Lord Draco. This game doesn't involve you. Now her death is on you. The blood is... Okay, so she would have died either way. Got it. He's probably going to yell at me for interfering. The monster, I have to stop them. Let's see what the new note says. Read the note. Music to my ears, glory spell... Okay. Sound spilling out your fate. That just means that I have to play the piano, right? I wonder how you were supposed to figure out... Oh, okay. Hold on. Search piano. Okay, I get a piano's compartment. Okay. Understood. Let's go through the damaged wall again. I don't know what key this is. This is what, the emerald key? Okay. Alright, I am somewhat getting through this okay. Let's go and let's open this door. Oh, okay. Open this door. Why am I the only one who's left cleaning up after everyone? Hello? Anyone there? Russell. Hello, Lacey? Sid? Scratch. Huh, well, I guess I should go check it out. No point staying in this nice locked room when I could go outside into the creepy darkness. The walls and doors seem too thick for Mandy to be able to hear you. Oh, I don't think there's any need to take this big shiny weapon with me in order to defend myself. Nothing bad ever happens when people go outside to check noises in front of dark houses. Okay, here I go. And hello, anyone out there? See, I knew nothing would happen. Must have been a squirrel or something running about. Oh well, back to the dishes. Alright, I get it. It's playing on tropes. Except for the fact that the killer was in the fucking closet. Got it. That psycho, he was just toying with her. I'm gonna get like another note that's gonna be like, have you considered this, and this? Another note, this guy really likes playing games, but this is going to be a game that he can't win. Take note. Take a copy of the note. Let's read the note. Hear at first these words. Each murder you witness helplessly from starting to end as you fail to solve the final letters of this quiz. Razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. The last sound you will hear is your screams echo. Heed that I will have the final word in this thriller. Okay. How do I get back? Open this door. Securely locked. Okay. How do I get into there? That's the question. Can I open this door? Oh, it just let me in here. Okay. Oh, I have to use the knife on the fireplace? Okay. Search the fireplace. Use the emerald key to open the door. Click the sapphire. Diamond. How are you supposed to know this, dude? Like, how is this game supposed to expect you to understand this stuff? I mean, like, I get it, but I think it's in a note from before. Okay. Is that painting just spinning around in circles? Okay. Open the door. Okay, I need to use the mirrors to reflect. I need to use the mirrors to reflect the knives the murderer throws. You can tell with the wardrobe the murderer will throw by the black swirl that'll surround it. Okay. Understood. Show yourself, coward. I'm impressed you worked out my riddles. Really, all dead bodies suggest otherwise. What'd you do to stop them? Nothing. Okay. Here's the finale. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Push the mirror. And it has to be facing back the other way. So I push the mirror like that. And then I push the mirror like that so it faces forward. You can't go any further in that direction. Okay. Push the mirror like this. So now we're just gonna wait until the knife comes out this way, right? Like, that's what I'm assuming we gotta do. I mean, unless he's not gonna do it because the mirror's in front of it. Is he just gonna sit here until I move the mirror again? Or is he gonna sit there until I reflect the... Got it. So I gotta push this way. And I gotta push up. And I gotta push the mirror this way. Oh, this fucker. Okay. Okay, I do not get hit by the knife for whatever reason. I was looking away, so I didn't see where the swirl went. You fuck, you dirty fuck. Okay. Easy enough. Good enough. We did it. We solved the case of the bitch in the wardrobe. That's not true. I could have... Seems that I may have underestimated you. Okay. Understood. Understood. Oh god, I hope my X stream didn't end. Oh, it did end. Ah, shit. That sucks. Alright, well, I guess I'm stopping streaming to X real quick. I was too involved in that thing to change my timing. That's alright, we're still live on Kick and live on YouTube. I accidentally set it with, like, a thing, so... go through the sapphire door. Open door. Watch the killer's reveal. I think I might have underestimated you. Oh, it's the girl that we saw earlier. Why on earth would you kill all your friends when you beg me to help them? You just don't get it, do you? So big-headed, so used to being all about you saving the day. Well, I'm sick of it. What do you mean? Adventurers, you're all the same. Everything's all about you. Of course you wouldn't understand. You can't see past yourself. Believe it or not, I used to be like you. I hear about a damsel in distress and go to help, to have my moment, for me to be the hero just for once. But you and every other damned adventurer, every time I got there to help, it was too late. Crisis solved, disaster averted, reward claimed. Every time you and those other adventurers steal my moment, but not this time. This time it's all about me. I'm the star of the show. Me. Well, not any longer. The show is over and there's no curtain call. Oh, but there's always a curtain call. Ha 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 ha. Is there a second killer? Of course, every good show needs a good supporting actor. Now take off your mask, darling. Take a bow. You earned it. It's the guy from earlier. Okay. That you watched what we wanted you to watch, a masterpiece performance, if I do say so myself. But what's in this for you? Everybody loves the limelight, but who better to share it with than my beloved Abigail? But your friends, they didn't deserve to die. Perhaps not, but neither did I deserve to be cast back into the shadows when I deserve the spotlight. Yeah, yes, while we deserve the spotlight. Now I will have my starting role, our starring role. They'll be remember this night and whatever we just done here. Now know what we have done. Oh, they're gonna fight each other. Oh, so like she genuinely killed him. No, what have I done? Okay. Are we fighting again, or are we, like, sitting here? America. Okay. How many? Didn't I just watch this cutscene? Why am I going through the cutscene again? Huh? Guys, what is going on? Have I just gone through the cutscene like 3 times by accident? Am I clicking out of it? I might be clicking out of it. I don't know how I would click out of it. I'm clicking in the window to continue. Yeah, use spacebar instead. Okay, I'll use spacebar instead. The window disappears. Oh, is that what it is? So I'm clicking out of it because the window disappears? Got it. So I've just been clicking out of this whole thing by accident the whole entire time. That's crazy. Okay, so now I pick up the thing. And I kill him. Fight Abigail. Fight Abigail. Oh, it's gonna... I'm gonna be, like, called the killer or something. Aren't I? You'll never escape me. Don't you dare try to ruin my moment. Huey is dead because of you. Well, that person is just wielding the God Sword in the background. You're not killing anyone else. No, this can't be it. that was close. Mandy, how are you alive? I watched you get stabbed through the heart. I did get stabbed, but I was born with a rare condition called dextrocardia. Dextrocardia, it means that my heart is on the right side of my chest, and it's not on the left as most people. So it turns out dextrocardia is used in a lot of comics to say that you're like from like a different dimension or something like that. Well, missed my heart. Yes, I did get stabbed though, and I'm actually feeling pretty woozy. Okay. Now we leave. How the heck do we get out of here? Oh, this is blocked because of this right here. You like how my text box is just a whole bunch of space bars? Because I'm like jamming space bar as I go. Alright, let's open this large door. Talk to Mandy. Oh, hi. Much better, thanks. Well, you saved the day. Your team do. I found these inside. I was seeing in my wound. I got an uncut ruby, an uncut gemerald. Wow, gemerald, an uncut emerald, and an uncut sapphire. Okay, sweet. I don't know what to do with these yet. I mean, they'll go in my bank and they'll probably just sit there. All right, we're going back on the rowboat. All right, guys, I think we're going to get ready to call it here. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this content, you know, drop a follow. I was gonna say drop a sub, but I mean, if you're on YouTube, drop a sub. If you're on Kick, drop a follow. We will be playing more OSRS. We'll probably do it on Thursdays, since it's nice and relaxing. If we do a gorilla stream on the weekends and there's something I want to talk about, we'll do it then too. And then Tuesday will be like more of a variety day thing. Let me figure out a schedule first before we do anything else. On top of that, let's figure out who is live right now that we could go raid. Give me like 2 seconds. Let's check the VTuber side of stuff. And we'll go raid someone that has like little to no people right now. Give me like 2 seconds. If not, we'll just go to OSRS and we'll raid someone smaller on the OSRS side. Give me 1 sec. Let me toggle over to one sec. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go find someone to raid. Oh, Hito, thank you. Man, Hito, you're the best. Wait, why is it saying they posted you in the Discord GG Kickbot? What the hell is the Kickbot Discord? I don't know, but if someone's spamming some stuff, don't worry about it. Okay, let's transition over to the starting soon screen. We'll do this. We'll come back later. Well, dude, I'm streaming an hour over what I thought I was gonna be. So let's call it here. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream in a sec. Let's go find someone to raid on Kick, and then we'll be good to go. Let's do... I don't know where we're going. We'll find some OSRS person to go to. Someone that's a little bit bigger than me. God, I don't know, guys. Never mind, we're just gonna go to the VTuber category. Screw it, we gotta keep our other VTubers strong, guys. What the heck is this person playing? Looks like this person is playing one of the anime shooter games. I don't think that's who we want to raid. Sorry guys, one sec. This person's playing Pokemon. Let's go raid them. Unless you have a suggestion, Hito, on who we want to raid. I don't really see anyone to raid overall. Sorry, guys, that we're spending so much time. I mean, we could just raid into Pippa. Let's just raid into Pippa. Fuck it. Is it like host? How to raid on Kick. Okay, it's hosting. Got it. We'll go straight into Pippa, guys. Enjoy watching Pippa, guys. I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic stream. Thank you, Hito. See you guys. I don't know if that worked.